What to do if you're a transgender person. Hi, my name is Annie Rose, and in this video I'm going to explain what is it that you can do and approach the entire subject of being transgender. If you look at most of the content on YouTube or social media anywhere, the most common term which is used for explaining being transgender is gender dysphoria, gender identity disorder, and things like that. People even go on to say that trans means you're a woman who's trapped in a male body. Now, though it makes a lot of sense for a lot of people when they read all these things, when they read about all these things, when they watch these videos where somebody is saying this is a mental disorder, somebody is saying this needs to be cured, you should take hormones, people go to some therapist, or it's really very confusing for people who don't really know how to really approach this subject of being trans. So in this video, let me share what is it that I have done, what is it that has helped me to come to terms with this thing of being trans. So the first thing that I want to share is, just like anyone who's watching this video, even I was struggling for many years. I have struggled for more than 20 years just to accept the fact that I'm trans. And even when I finally realized that I think I'm really different from other people, I'm transgender, I didn't really know what to do about it. So I went on and did all the research I could. I read everything that I found on the internet. I watched all the YouTube videos. Am I a man? Am I a woman? And all these confusions in my head. I was trying to solve all these. I was trying to solve all these questions in my mind. But there was a point in my life where I realized that, hold on, wait a minute. I am somebody who is born with a body which is male, and I have a mind which keeps telling me that, be a female, be a girl, be a woman. And initially it was very confusing for me to deal with this. But as I read more about, how this body works, how this entire system of mind and body mechanism functions, I got a lot of clarity on this subject as well. How our mind and body work is that whenever we think of something, we are using our mind. We use our mind to create thoughts. Our mind keeps producing thoughts. In a day, we get about 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts, right? And whenever we create a thought in our mind that I am actually a female, our body gets into a state of a very pleasant feeling. Initially, when we are very young, for some people, it's like, you get sexually aroused and you feel, attracted towards the opposite sex, as in you feel attracted towards men and things like that. Or maybe you just feel very happy and, pleasant just being, a female. And it gets confusing, right? Why is this happening? It's not happening with other people. Why is it happening with me? So what I understood is that if I use my mind, and pay attention here, if I use my mind and I project myself and I see myself as a female, my body gets into a state of so much happiness, pleasantness, joy, which is very difficult to explain, to other people. In simple terms, it just makes me so happy and I feel so light. I feel so relieved. It just feels so good and so natural, right? I don't really have to do much to feel that. All I have to do is just be use my mind and express myself as a girl. Now, if you have understood what I'm trying to say, you will see that whenever you create a thought in your mind, it creates a corresponding feeling in your body. Your body gets into a state which is directly related to what your mind is doing. So look at it this way. If you're using your mind and thinking of some unpleasant event which happened in the past, you don't feel good, right? You just don't feel good. Whenever you repeat those thoughts and incidents in your mind, you feel more and more negative, right? On the other hand, if you use your mind and you create positive thoughts, you think of events which have really helped you a lot in life. Maybe you got a promotion, maybe it was your first job, maybe you made some good money in business, maybe you proposed somebody and they said yes. Whatever it is, if you're able to use your mind and generate that pleasant feeling in your body, it clearly shows that how you think and how you feel are closely related. How you think is how you feel. Now, whenever I interact with trans people or cross-dressers or gender-fluid people, they always tell me the same thing, and this is also something which I have experienced in my life, and that is, whenever I dress up, whenever I present myself as a girl, I feel so good. So first it happens in the mind, and then you feel it in your body. And if you look at a lot of people who are transgender activists, who are fighting for transgender rights, some of them say that this means that your body, which is like your hardware, right, the physical body, and your mind, which is nothing but a collection of your memory, your evolutionary memory, your genetic memory, your karmic memory, and all that stuff, all the data which this computer is carrying, right, all the database which is carrying, let's call it the software. So the software is working like a female, but the body is male, and there seems to be a disconnect, as if it doesn't match. My question to you is, why does it have to match? Why does it have to match? Why can't we just look at it just the way it is and not give any meaning to it, not call it a dysphoria, not call it as something wrong, not call it a disorder or a mental illness, and just look at it just the way it is. This is your body, this is my body, I have a mind, my mind functions a certain way, my body is a certain way, and this combination is called being trans. Why can I not look at this subject just the way it is? Why do I have to go and fix something when there is no problem in the first place? If I can operate as a healthy, positive human being in the society, it clearly shows that there is nothing wrong with me and there is nothing that needs to be fixed. And since I know how my mind works, I know how I can explore that feminine part of me, why would I not explore it? Because it makes me happy. Now, on the other hand, being trans and being having a body which is male, I am also born with some characteristics which are very masculine. So transgender, me as someone who is trans, I am probably one of the only few people on the planet, including the trans community, who has this gift of experiencing life as a guy, as a man, and we also have that glimpse, that sneak peek of what it means to be a female, or what it means to be a very beautiful and feminine person. So here I am, on one side, I can operate as a man, but on the other side, I also have this inclination, this urge to experience being a female, because it just feels so good. So if you're somebody who is still thinking that you're someone who's trapped in the wrong body, or you're a woman who's trapped in a male body, let's not do this. Let's not call ourselves as someone who is trapped. Nobody is trapped. Nobody is trapped in their own body. Nature doesn't make mistakes. Everything in this nature, everything in this universe is happening just the way it should happen. We are nobody to judge or question life or nature and natural processes. We are a result of the natural processes. We are not here to go and fix natural processes, which is how it seems like right now. Now, if you're somebody who is transitioning, or who wants to transition, or who has already transitioned, if you're doing it because you want to experience life as a female, that's great. why would you not do it, right? Like being a woman is probably, one of the greatest things that you can experience. Just look at women. Aren't they beautiful? They're so cute, they're so beautiful, right? Why would I not do it? But I will never do it because I'm trying to solve something which is wrong in me. I will never do it because there is something wrong in me and that needs to be fixed. Because that's a very wrong way to look at yourself. So let's stop this entire notion, this entire concept of transgender people being, women trapped in the male body. No, that's not right. Transgender people are just transgender people. Let's look at it just the way it is, and let's not give it a meaning. Does it mean you're a man? Does it mean you're a woman? No. That's not how it is. It's very simple. You have a body which is a certain way, and you have a mind which functions a certain way. That's it. What is right or wrong about it? Right? If somebody can be 6 feet tall, somebody can be 5 feet tall, and both are okay. So somebody can have a body and a mind that in the stereotypical societal norms they are matching. How they feel and how their body is same. Well, there can be some people like me who have a body which is one way and have a mind that functions in a separate way. For me, this combination itself is amazing. For me, this combination itself doesn't need anything to be fixed. So if you're someone, again, if you're someone who's thinking, oh, okay, so what should I do? There is nothing to be done. Now, coming to the question of transitioning, I have many times in my life had the urge and had the desire to go and transition into a woman. Why? Because I know what it feels like to, I have a glimpse of it. So here I am, I am operating as a man, and I have decided to go and transition and experience life as a woman. Do I have the right to do so? Of course, it's my life. I can do whatever the hell I want. But does it mean that what I had in the first place was wrong? No. There was nothing wrong with me, before I transitioned. Let's say I transitioned. Before I transitioned, there's nothing wrong with me. After I transitioned, there's nothing wrong with me. So, and this is something that nobody is talking about. Everybody is saying, oh, you're transgender, go on. Are you transitioning? Are you on hormones? How to solve this problem? There's nothing to be solved, right? I hope this video is really informative, and if you don't understand what I'm really trying to explain here, please watch it again. Just look at this entire subject of you being trans just the way it is. No need to question, am I a man, am I a woman? How does it matter? You're trans, just be trans. One last thing before I end this video. This ability to experience life as a man, and also the ability to experience life as a woman, if I transition, is something which very few are born with. Very few can experience both the masculine and the feminine version of themselves at the same time. And it is very difficult for people to understand. That's why they will call it a disorder. They will say, oh, this is gender dysphoria, gender identity disorder, and whatnot, blah blah blah. Look at the West. Look at the so-called YouTubers and scientists who are talking about this subject as if there's so much movement happening. People are supporting this. People are rejecting this. There's fight going on. There's so much chaos happening in this world on this particular subject. But why can't we just approach it in a very simple and easy way? So if you're watching and thinking, okay, so what should I do? Should I transition? Should I not transition? My question to you is just this. You have had a glimpse of what it means to be a female. A glimpse, right? You know how it feels. At the same time, you also have an idea of what it means to be a man. Maybe you're someone who wants to go there and come back. You want to go there and come back, go there and come back once in a while. So you do it once a week, or you do it once in a month, and we call you a crossdresser. We call you, a gender fluid person or whatever, right? Maybe you're someone who just wants to be there as a man, and you're in the closet. Just be there. It's your life. If you don't want to do anything about it, don't do anything about it. But maybe you're someone who wants to, really experience that and go ahead with it and be a woman. Do it. It's your life, it's your choice. You have the option to play around with this thing. It is so beautiful. You can experience something that nobody else can experience. Look at being trans as a gift instead of, looking at it as if it is a problem. If at all you have to give a meaning to it, if at all you have to look at it as, oh my God, what to do with this? Just ask yourself, if I'm born with a gift, what do I do with it? Do I want to solve the gift? Is it a problem? Of course not. I know this video is a little, heavy. You may want to watch it again to grasp what I'm really trying to say. Please share this video with people who are struggling with being trans. Please share it in the community, especially in India. People are struggling. I know I get messages almost every day. What should I do? Should I go on hormones? I feel like a girl. What should I do? What should I do? It's really, it hurts me, it pains me when I see people going through the same struggles that I've gone through and there is nobody to help. They go to, some doctors and this start prescribing, oh, okay, you should go on hormones, do this, do that. No, hold on. Do you even need to go on hormones? Have you really understood what this thing is? Instead of asking yourself, am I a man or a woman, just look at it the way it is already. You're transgender. What you want to do with being trans, that's a question you can answer. Okay, I know I'm trans. What do I do with it? Should I remain a man? And should I remain my body? Should I keep it the way it is, or should I change it? Right? It's up to me, because I have experienced both versions of myself, right? And I'm not saying this is better or that is better. Both are equally good. I can go there and come back, or I can just go there and be there and live my life and experience life, as a female. Big deal. It's my life at the end of the day, right? So if you're somebody who is already transitioned and who's living her life as a woman, just know that I really love you a lot. For me, you are perfect right now. For me, you were perfect even before you transitioned. If you're someone who is transitioning from male to female, I support you. I hope you make this transition in a very comfortable way. I hope you get the love and support you need. If you're somebody who is a crossdresser, who wants to go there and come back and have fun with this, I definitely love you a lot, because this is something which I have been doing for so many years, right? So it doesn't matter whoever you are, if you fall under the umbrella of being trans, whether you've transitioned, whether you've not transitioned, I really love you a lot. I really support you a lot, and I hope that you're able to find peace, with this entire thing of being trans. You're different, definitely, but you're gifted. You're different from other people because you're carrying a natural gift that life has given you. So there's no need to be, worried about it. Play with it. It's your life. Make the best use of it. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Explore it the way you want to explore it, right? And don't worry about what the world says. Oh, you have a disorder, this is not correct. It doesn't matter what people say. Go live your life, live your dream life. I've made some videos on how you can manifest the life that you want to create, how you can manifest your goals, how you can manifest your dreams. So please watch that video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe. This is me, Annie Rose, signing off from this video. If there's something you want to know more about this subject of being trans or cross-dressing, or how to do this, how to do that, please mention it in the comment section. I read every comment. Okay, so if I find something which is really useful, some question, some topic, some subject that others can also benefit from, I will definitely make a video on it. So this is me signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you.